Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. My mic's on, right? My mic's on. Yes, it is. Welcome to yet another Frägment Friday, where every Friday at approximately, give or take, mostly give, about 15 minutes, I play .hack Frägment alongside Madam Berry.
Hi.
And the neat thing about .hack Frägment is that you can play it online, which means I get to play with all of you. We're actually going to be playing on my own private server, so that's cool. I say private, but I guess it's sort of public while I'm on because you can just get on. But,
It's private in that you can take it down at any time.
I guess.
Not that there would be any reason to, aside from the ending of the stream.
Yeah. But regardless, we will be playing on my own private server, which means all of you can join in. The server, by the way, is Peach Boot. It will say in the lower right-hand corner of the screen once we actually get this thing a-going. Neat thing about Frägment Friday, though, is not only do I get to play alongside all of you, if you do want to play .hack Frägment, by the way, check the link just about 2 below the stream. It'll be a big thing that says, so you want to play Frägment, or something like that. Go there, massive tutorial. As far as I know, it covers everything you could possibly need to get this game up and running. Fair warning, though, it's maybe a little complicated. So, with that said, not only do I get to play alongside all of you, I also absolutely love chatting with you guys, which is why I've got the chat open, and you'll even see the chat in the stream proper once we get moving. So if you ever have any questions or just want to chat about something, feel free to ask or say or what have you. Fair warning, though, while I'm playing, my attention's going to be pretty divided. It's going to be kind of hard for me to check every single comment that comes up. If you really want to get my attention, put the @Nakate thing at the beginning of the line of text that you say. If you do that, it'll just stand out to me more, it'll pop out to me more, it'll make it a lot more likely that I get to see it. So that'll be cool. Still no guarantees that I'm going to see it, but makes it a lot more likely. On top of all of that, we also accept donations during the stream. If you feel like... Let me go ahead and... Hey, I'll just go ahead and show everybody the thing. There we go. Look at that. You can see the thing.
Oh.
And that is $4.20 in from Ogreberry Lenny.
Oh.
Who says, Mr. President, do you have the authority to make sure the .hack Minecraft game you advertised on Tumblr a reality? If you do, then make it so. This is Duang, if you haven't noticed. Yes, that's the one that John Sue's working on.
Oh.
And then $5 in from Kaiser, who says, Sup, Naka, Bear...
God.
And $20 in from Kuma. I'll get to your comment in a second. Kaiser says, Sup, Naka, Barry. I hope you both are doing okay and that everything's been okay on a completely other... And $5 in from Wild Yet Friendly Chocobo, who says, Quack, quack, quack. Back to Kaiser. Hope you both are doing okay and that everything's been okay. On a complete other note, have you ever played God Hand? I have not. I've heard of it a bunch, and I've seen other people play through it. I haven't played it personally. I hear a lot of good things about it, but personally, I don't know, it just didn't quite grab me.
I swear there's just a group of people who are waiting for you to say, also we take donations, and just going, he said it!
Yeah, there we go!
The
And then the $20 in from Kuma, who says, was out of town last week for my sister's college graduation. Here's the makeup. Hey, y'all, if you can, go support Barry's Patreon. Board Gaming Tonight starts at 6 PDT, so gotta run soon.
Have fun gaming.
And then, of course, after that came the Wild Yet Friendly Chocobo.
Quack, quack, quack! But yes, I do still have a Patreon. It still exists.
Yes. I'm actually really surprised because you're doing really well.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say, super surprised, but,
I'm about $45-ish away from being able to pay student loans.
Heck yeah.
So that's cool. All Also, I just uploaded a build of the game for $10 and up backers who have the early access tier. So, if you haven't, and you're one of those people, go check it out. And if you're not one of those people, I don't know, do something.
With that said, though, as is obvious by this point, we also accept donations. The highest donator of the evening actually gets to add a keyword to the server, which is super cool. When you donate, you can even leave a comment, which I will then read aloud. You can choose to not leave a comment. You can also choose to donate anonymously if you want, or just put in a silly name. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. I believe we accept the vast majority of forms of payment. So like credit, debit, PayPal, e-check, whatever. So do whatever, say whatever, do whatever, man. We're super thankful, though, whatever it is that you happen to donate, or if you can, or even maybe if you just kind of want to but can't, we super appreciate it, because honestly we can use every cent we can come across. Because we're still sort of scraping by. We're doing decently, and that's very much thanks to all of you.
We should throw a party.
Yeah.
An internet party. Because real life parties are exhausting.
Okay, so without further said, though, let's play some Frägment.
Someday a person will add the word nobody to Naka's server. That day I will be a happy person.
Wait. Wait. I think most everything is up and running, so I should be able to pop that up so I can see it.
What if we held like a Minecraft party?
I have, at one point, hosted my own Minecraft server that I invited people to, and it was nightmarish.
What if we held a trove party?
Could do a trove party. I wouldn't mind like a Minecraft party or something. Set up like a dumb map and just everybody goes wild.
Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be fun. $1.23 in from Ogre Elemental, who says, Mike! Joel!
Okay.
Okay, that's an old thing. The two hosts of Mystery Science Theater 3000 are, there was originally Joel Robinson, and he was later replaced by Mike, I forget Mike's last name. So, there was at one point something, I think Spoonie said, where like, one of the biggest arguments nerds will get into is who the better host of... He was talking about like some other big argument or whatever that was going on. And he said like, one of the biggest arguments like nerds will get into is who the better host of MST3K was.
Why? What? What?
And of that, Ogre prefers...
What? You can, like, look at people who are in the lobby.
Oh, man. Of that, Ogre actually prefers Mike, and I prefer Joel.
Private messaging. Enter a message.
Poo butts.
Can I... Ah! What? Chat room list.
Oh, man.
Fake chat. Fake chat, too. Alright.
So, to top it all off, me and Ogre just have a thing every now and then where Ogre will go, Mike! And then I go, Joel! And then he goes, Mike! Joel! So that's a thing. Okay, as soon as you're ready to get on, because I want to make sure you can actually get on, start up that server. Peach boot!
In unison. Also, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
No.
Why?
Oh no, my server crashed.
Ah! Why don't I get a soda?
Gotta boot up the area server again.
Hmm.
I mean, I could get you a soda.
Heck yeah!
I'm not doing it because of some dumb Jinx thing, though.
Man.
But I mean, like, I can
How do I
get you
chat?
one.
Oh, I pressed the chat button. Uh.
Hi.
Hi.
Trying this again. Oh man, we all got in.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure there were like 4 people vying to get in. Oh good, I still have this weapon that I had that nobody gave me last time. That like didn't go away when I disconnected.
I got a lot of magic scrolls.
No!
Okay, let's go while you still got
I
a...
have to do a thing while I still have connection.
Okay, let's go places. What level is nobody? Nobody's crazy level. 18, not bad. Can I get a... I shouldn't even try, honestly. I should have gone for the 18. 17's alright. I'd prefer an 18 if I can.
Join me, nobody!
You are most certainly doing the thing.
I am doing the thing. Join me, nobody! Oh, I'm trying so hard. I was doing the thing until I started failing at doing the thing.
Gotta go slower because I may pass it up. 17 is alright, I'd really like an 18.
I can't see where I'm going.
You know what, let's just go to 17.
Ah!
Let's see, have I heard of Project X Zone? Yes, I have. I remember seeing that. I don't know much about it, but I remember hearing of it and like I remember looking into it at one point too. That's like a tactical RPG, I think.
Oh man, oh god.
Ah!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Killed a man here. Is there another man here? Yes, there is. We gotta kill this man here.
Ah! Ah!
Gotta kill that man here? Okay, I killed that man here. Now we gotta kill the other man here. Okay, we killed the other man here. Now this one came back, but it has 0 HP. Yay. Okay, just both of us will heal Barry, and then I'll have to heal myself. If you want any of the chests, nobody, you can have them. I will be selling the contents if I take them.
I can heal.
You didn't have any SP.
Okay.
Do I like Dr. Forrester or Pearl better? Pearl got better near the end of the series, but I hands down Dr. Forrester.
Oh, I have to sneeze.
Okay, where are we going? We can go this way, because there's a portal right there. Ah, 2 men here's. We did the thing. Okay, now where are we going? Let's run this way for a little while. What was the keyword that was for the first area last time? I'm gonna have to check. Ah, I ran into everything.
That's not what I wanted to do. Crap. No, kill this one. Crap, I don't have any SP.
Tree him. I treed him.
I don't remember which one's a mage's soul.
Oh, you're still going this way. For someone who doesn't know anything about Toho, what's a good place to start? I'm trying to think of a nice, like, summarized, but yet something that will actually tell you sort of what Toho is. Honestly, the best I can think of is probably my Toho Mother Let's Play. Like, it's got its own little story, it gives you a pretty good hint of what's going on. It does stray a little bit from Toho near the end as the mood shifts a little bit more towards the Mother games, or specifically Mother 3. But at the very least, like the first half to 2/3 of that game, it feels very Toho-like. They announced Project X Zone 2. They are pairing Kite and Haseo as a unit. Also, Skaith is returning as a boss. What are my opinions? Well, considering they were in the first game, I'm not, like, crazy excited. If only because, like, they were there in the first place. But I'm glad that they're bringing Skaith back and not just going to GU something. But then, on one hand, I'm sad to see Black Rose go, but it's neat to see Haseo get his show, too. At the very least, they're not taking any of the dudes from any of the dot hack games that came after GU. I'm
gonna punch it!
gonna tree him. Yeah, treat him.
Ow!
If you are healing yourself, then I will stab him.
I got this.
Because I can tree him, but my tree does very little damage. Haseo was not in the first game. Yeah, I know Haseo wasn't in the first game. He's replacing Black Rose.
I tried.
Oh no, I'm getting hit by it.
I'm gonna smack him. Crap.
So really, I mean, I guess, if anything, you're asking me, am I excited that Haseo is replacing Black Rose, at which point, not really. Because it's Black Rose, and it's Haseo. Where was I going? I was going down. Let's just go into the dungeon while you're still around.
Okay. Mandragora! Oh.
Men here!
Wasting my SP. There's
Let's
a
go
chest
to
back
dungeon.
there. Okay, we want chest. Dungeon!
I don't know. Ulala was the most out-of-place character in that game, but it's Ulala. She will dance the crap out of them. Dance them to death. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think Ulala is probably one of the coolest characters to put in.
What game?
Project X Zone.
Oh.
Which is kind of a tactical RPG, I think.
I'm poisoned.
There's a lot of poison in this place.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to go... We want to go this way. But there's a lot of chests. I guess. Heck with them. If nobody wants me, can have them. I'm going this way.
Okay.
Time travel or teleportation? That's a tough one.
It depends, because, like, if you time travel in the way that Life is Strange handles it, you can also teleport.
I'm gonna go with time travel, if only because I can't see my life changing too much with the ability to teleport. Mostly, I'd go to, like, conventions that I would have to get a plane ticket to otherwise.
Ow! Well.
And I wouldn't have to drive to work.
You just show up.
It's like, I gotta go to work. Okay, I'm at work. But, like, I don't know, time travel, that would change everything.
You could sleep for like an extra half hour.
Yeah, and then just go back in time. That's that thing where, like, everybody gathers around and says, like, we should watch this movie. But, like, you don't want to because it's just gonna waste time. You can do it now. You can just go, like, let's go watch this movie, and then you watch that movie, and then you turn time back to just before you watch the movie. And now you have the experience of watching the movie, but you can go about your life anyway, like you hadn't. Dude, I could do, like, everything. I could, like, work on something all day, and then save it on a flash drive, and go back in time to the beginning of the day, plug the flash drive in, and I would start the day with the work of what I would take the entire day to get done.
Can you time travel with objects?
I would assume. Small objects, anyway, that you could carry on your person.
Does it create duplicates of those objects?
Probably. Okay, where are we going? We're going west. Of all the Dot Hack games, what is my favorite? Probably of the original quadrilogy, which I'm the most fond of the original quadrilogy. I would say either Infection or Quarantine. Because, like, Infection had a strong start and a strong finish, but there was a lot of mucking about in the middle that didn't really do a lot. But, like, man, that strong start and that strong finish. But then Quarantine was cool. Not as... Its cool points weren't as cool as Infection, but it had a lot of cool points, and it had a lot more of the cool points. Like, there was just crap going on that entire game.
From...
Zoom. Have fun, Kuma. But won't I age faster than my friends or others? That depends. Really, I mean, I guess I could just skip it forward in time. To catch up with them.
try so hard and I do 4 damage.
Like, I could skip forward in time, and then going back in time may not necessarily not reset my age. Like, I know there was a thing in one of the I-Beam comics where, like, I-Beam and Ratcliffe were messing around with the time travel thing, and they could they could go back in time, but their body would age backwards as well. They would still have, like, the time machine, and they would, like, be as intelligent as an adult. But, like, they decided to time travel back a little ways, and then they were like, okay, where are we going? We're going south. And then they were, like, suddenly little babies. That would put a lot of limitations on time traveling, though.
You're just this, like, fully intelligent adult being inside an infant.
It's like, that would put some limitations on that, though, because, like, if you go too far forward, you're just dead. And if you go too far back, you're not alive yet. Where are we going? We're going this way. Did I hear about the revealed job actions for Heaven's Ward? Ogre sent me a video where I got to see a bunch of pictures. Or not pictures, but a bunch of videos of them being used. I don't know what any of them do, though, but some of them look pretty cool. What are my thoughts on... $2 in from Ohm Carrot, who says, Tactics Ogre, the Knights of Lotus is a fun game. I'm naming my characters off of my friends. Hello, this is Ohm Carrot. I'm drowning in fish in trove. Please help me after the stream if you have time. Alright, Carrot, thank you very much. If we have time, we'll give it a think.
Oh my gosh!
There's a lot of them.
Please stop existing!
What are my thoughts on Bloodborne, though? To be honest, I don't have many thoughts on Bloodborne. That kind of...
won't die!
That kind of mainline AAA game isn't really my cup of tea. I treed him and it did nothing.
I'm missing. Because I decided to whack him because I had no HP.
What is my favorite Final Fantasy storyline? Ooh.
Chest.
Okay, where are we going?
There's a chest right here.
We want to go... Actually, I'll take it.
I'm just gonna stand here looking at it pleadingly.
I got the Death Taro card.
Taro.
I'm gonna sell it.
Taro is a fruit.
It's a very delicious card. What is my favorite Final Fantasy story, though? I like the stories... I like a lot of the... I mean, I like the stories after the earlier ones, so I would probably go with 6 up for stories, but then, like, I did not like the story in 12 and up. I don't count the MMOs. The MMOs don't count. So, like, it'd be down to either, like, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Because I don't like the story in 10 either. 6, 7, 8, or 9. It'd be one of those 4. Okay, we can get out of here and you can save. Of that, like, 6, 7, 8, or 9. I don't remember much in 9. 9 was alright, but it felt like a pretty generic, like, JRPG kind of story, so probably not 9. It was good, but, like, I don't know, it didn't feel quite... The story didn't feel quite like a Final Fantasy story. So, let's say 6, 7, or 8. 6 was good.
Okay, if someone else wants to jump in.
Yep, if there's anybody else around and they feel like hopping in, I'm gonna sell off all my crap.
I know there were like 4 of you in the server chat before we all hopped in.
Gig. Do not need any of those, and we have dark, thunder, wood, fire, fire. I have 2 fires, I can sell that one. Wood, fire, earth. Treasures and equipment. Oh, well, I'm done. I should probably go buy more fortune wires and stuff, though. New class in Trove, the Boomeranger. I don't know, I'm still liking my ninja. Oh, I have 22 fortune wires. Twilight Frontier, I think he's got a good point. Like, I like Final Fantasy VIII, but if you really think about it, the story was kinda everywhere. And it had some awkward moments to it, so... I don't know, maybe not 8. Okay, so down to 6 or 7, I guess. What would I say if the guy who dubs Goku would dub SpongeBob? I think he'd do a pretty good job, actually. Have you seen how Goku acts? Necromancy, pyromancy, or divination? Not a big pyro guy. What's divination entail? Hello, Kaioken, and it's Om Naka.
It's Butt Naka. Yeah, in terms of like a power, divination doesn't particularly seem like a useful one. Although I would definitely pick pyromancy over necromancy. I ain't dealing with dead things. Storm magic. That's not what divination is at all. That's like tarot reading and bone casting and...
It's air. Divination is storm. I don't know, man. That sounds silly. Divination, like, implies dealing with the divine, not clouds.
Well, divination is like... Yeah, it's like tarot reading and...
Or like telling the future and
being
crap.
An oracle and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's got nothing to do with clouds. Okay, let's see where we're going. Where was that level 20 area? Okay, the level 20 area was entirely Japanese characters, so that's nice. Oh, that one is too. Also Japanese characters.
Pizza!
Looks like it starts with that little house looking... Ooh, that one's level 22. But...
Wait, which one was level 22?
They're all 20. I meant 20, like 20 as well.
Oh, which one was level 20? That started with butt?
It's butt pizza here.
Ugh. Wait, go back up. Let me see it.
Neither of them are actually affecting area level. That one's affecting area level. Okay, so I guess we want to go with that one with the house looking symbol as the A word. That one looks nice.
Butt pizza.
Oh yeah, that's okay, I found us a way to get some high-level keywords. Area words. Okay, let's go find something. Let's start at the top, work our way down. No. Man, Naka stinks. Let's not go with Naka. Ombutts. Ombutts stinks too. Wafuma. There we go. Because the other two were affecting area level and actually actively bringing it down. Wafuma kittens. Level 20 fire, let's go! Level 20 is the highest level thing that I think I can access. I have not seen higher than a level 20 area on this server.
I think your server level is like 19, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Alright, so where are we going? We can go places, man. Let's go south. Should be something just down here. If I don't level up off, either on someone else's server, or offline, I don't think I'm going to be getting much higher level than I am. Because I'm just not getting a lot of experience from even the level 20 guys. That guy does not like me. Everybody heals me. Okay, we're going this way. So in Heaven's Word, monks are getting a skill that lets them spend their grease lightning stacks. I have a hard enough time getting them up in the first place. Anyone know offhand how to disable the keyboard that's apparently was crashing my emulator? It should be in your emulator, like, control settings. You gotta find the keyboard plugin and set it to null. I think that's what they discovered to do.
Yeah, it's in, like... Carrot Sticks has it. Config plugin.
Let's go. Going places. Yeah. Going the wrong way is where I'm going. On a scale of Miss Naka's husband to Jonathan Joestar, how manly am I and Ogre combined? That's a weird scale, because Miss Naka is technically a lesbian, so she will never have a husband.
Why is she technically a lesbian and not just a lesbian?
I feel I really just use that to, like, make it, like, put emphasis on it, to say, yes, this is the thing. I don't mean technically in any other way. In fact, I don't actually even know how it affects that sentence.
Well, she's technically a lesbian, but... she has a husband. No, she doesn't.
If I want to get more experience, I would go to an area 5 or 6 levels higher than I am. Well, so would I, but I can't. Because this server only goes up to level 20. So unless we either get the server leveled up or something, we're not going to get a much higher level area in here. Oh, these guys null thunder.
Yay for adding words to sentences for no other effect than to elongate.
They also get chakra stacks and an ability that refreshes greased lightning. Oh my.
Huh.
That's going to be interesting. Whatever the chakra stacks do. Probably a new form of greased lightning. Grease lightning +1. Can I suggest something? How about a day for leveling up the server? Just a day a week where the server is open for leveling up purposes. That would actually be sort of neat. I think the biggest focus would be figuring out what needs to be leveled up.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know how to tell, or if we can tell. Because I know completing areas does level up the server. And specifically, there is an individual level for each of the elements. So each one of the elements will level up individually, and it will level up to... I forget how many elements there are. Like 15 or so.
15?
I forget how many elements there are.
There were like 8.
That's like 8 elements? So what's that, like 12? But like either way, they'll have like one element will have a maximum
6.
level. There's 6.
Says the wiki.
So 6 would be about 18. 15, 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there.
What?
It'd be less than 20, because 20 would be divisible by 5.
What are you talking about?
What's 100 divided by 6? The maximum level a server can get to is 100, but its level is determined as a summation of all of the individual levels. So each one of the elements can level up to, I don't know, 15, 17. Let's say 17.
I thought it was a... Was it a sum?
Some are average, it's the same thing. I mean, since we don't have an actual number to go by, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So I just ran out here and triggered a portal. And I realized they're not following me, so I'm gonna take them back to them. I made friends!
Ah! Ah! That's terrifying.
Honestly, I would have waited, but I wasn't paying much attention. But the idea is that each element levels up individually, and the level of the server is really either the average or the total of all of the individual levels. So you can, like, do nothing but fire areas and max the area, like, max fire areas, and then your server just won't level up anymore. It'll be stuck at, like, 15. Or 17 or 16 or whatever, and just not go any higher. Because all you've done is fire levels and you maxed fire. You gotta go level up the other elements. So I don't know if there even is a way for us to tell, like, what level each of the elements is for our server to know what needs to be worked on. It would be super cool if I knew, though, because then I could just work on stuff. We could, like, focus on the one that we need to. If I could make one thing illegal, what would it be? A lack of common sense.
Pants.
Ah, swords. If not a lack of common sense, then...
Ignorance. Willful ignorance.
Willful ignorance, that'd be one. I was gonna say either ignorance or stupidity. Because, like, one of them you can learn your way out of. Because you just don't know something, and then you learned it, and now you know it. And that's not bad at all. Like, people gotta learn crap. They're not born knowing things. But, like, then the other one is, like, actively making really bad decisions with the assumption that it's a good decision, knowing full well that it's not because you have all the frickin' information right in front of you? Like, we can show you this many times that this is the correct answer, and then you still say, no, I don't like it. It looks like there's only one portal left, so we're going this way.
I feel like racism and bigotry, etc., kind of fall under that willful ignorance sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, you're just being incredibly ignorant when you're being racist or sexist or homophobic or something.
And really a lot of that is that you're effectively refusing, which is then the willful part, refusing to believe something that's presented to you. So you're taking this information and saying, no, I'm willfully denying that as information that I'm being given, which is, I would classify that then as willful ignorance.
Yeah.
That information being, of course, that these people are intelligent people and human freaking beings that deserve as many rights as everybody else.
People are making a big deal about my hatred of pants. I don't like pants.
Hey, some people don't like pants.
I'm not wearing pants right now.
You're wearing a dress.
No, I'm wearing a skirt.
Skirt.
Yesterday I wore a dress.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know the difference. For whatever reason, I think of a skirt as being, like, short, and then a dress as being long, but that's not it at all.
A skirt doesn't have a top part connected to the bottom part.
Yeah, that's what it is. A dress is like a full body thing, and then a skirt is like waist down.
Yeah. I'm also wearing a shirt today, along with my skirt. Otherwise, that'd be inappropriate.
Well, they don't know.
Girl pants have pockets, you just can't put anything in them. Skirts are less likely to have pockets, actually.
But if you put pockets in them, you could actually put stuff in them.
What, skirts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a skirt had a pocket, you could probably use it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, it depends. People who design female clothes don't like designing for utility. If not pants, then what do we males wear? Where? Kilts. You up for wearing a kilt?
Not really, no. I like wearing pants.
What would happen if pants were outlawed?
I'd start talking to some people.
Talking to some people? What does that mean? Is that like starting a campaign, or is that like starting a pants black market? Carrot Sticks asks if he can just wear a robe. Shorts count as pants. And shorts are worse than pants because shorts bunch up in places. And Carrot Sticks can just wear a robe. Robe does not count as pant.
Okay, where are we going? We're going this way.
Boxers and swimsuits do not count as pants. Apparently you're starting the peach butt black market.
I'll do what I had to.
You can wear like a tunic with leggings.
Leggings are pants.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. You
No.
can't pick and choose like that.
They're not pants.
You can't pick and choose like that.
If leggings were pants, then high schoolers would be allowed to wear them.
I don't know, you can't pick and choose. You can't say shorts are considered pants, but leggings are not.
Leggings are thin materials and they're very bendy. Shorts? Okay, let me put it this way. If you took a pair of pants and you cut it on the thigh area, you would turn it into shorts. right? But if you took a pair of leggings and you cut it in the thigh area, it would just kind of turn into trash.
I'm not sure what point you proved with that.
It means... it means leggings aren't pants and shorts are.
Apparently Cody Man's sister, who is some sort of fashionista, does say that leggings do count as pants.
Leggings did not count as pants when I went to high school, okay? I don't know what's changed within the past 5 years, but leggings are not pants.
I think it depends on the leggings.
No. It doesn't. Leggings are not pants. Pants are thicker.
I think most forms of I have trouble finding a pair of leggings that I would not consider pants.
Do you want me to go get my leggings? Because they're definitely not pants.
Because about the only kind of
They're
legging...
made of spandex.
About the only kind of legging that I can think of off the top of my head that I would not consider pants isn't actually a legging. And then you said that boxers aren't considered pants,
Yeah,
but
'cause they're-
shorts are.
Yeah.
Do you know how much the same thing those two things are?
Boxers are underwear.
$60.01 in from Kaio Kane, who says, "Butt Naka Eternal! Bard is getting a song, Wanderer's Minuet, that disables their auto attacks and give all of their abilities a cast time and boosted damage. Don't move, yo." That sounds kind of neat. Disables their auto attack, but then, man, you could wreck. A lot of neat stuff coming in Heaven's Ward. Have I ever heard about Log Horizon? We've watched a bit of it,
Yeah.
but I don't know, we kind of fell out of the habit of it, and then we never got back into it.
I'm sorry. When is season 3 happening? Because
Barry is continuing to watch it, though. I've only seen, half of season 1.
everyone just wears underwear and fishnet stockings. Ah, no, fishnet stockings are terrible too. Everything uncomfortable. Uncomfortable clothes are outlawed. This includes heels, I'm sorry. I like heels sometimes, but they're outlawed.
I don't know, I consider pants pretty comfortable.
You haven't worn my pants.
Well, we can outlaw your pants. I'm keeping mine. Brother bought a PS4 this week. Do I have some good games to suggest? Not really. I don't have a PS4 myself, and I don't know of many games for it. Oh dear. I don't know of many... There was one game that I remember hearing about and going like, oh, that'd be neat if I had a PS4. I don't remember at all what the game was, though.
All current clothes are outlawed. Time to make new ones.
Ow. I got stabbed hard. All items belong to the party because all I'm going to do with any item I pick up is sell it, and I currently have
I'm pretty sure Axiom
more
Verge...
money than I have any right to
I'm
have.
pretty sure Axiom Verge is on PC at this point. Or if not, like now, it will be soon.
Yeah, Axiom Verge was one game I heard about. It's on PC, I think, now.
Yeah.
I think. I need to look into that game. Ah, the Tiny Witch Metroidvania came out today and I didn't get it. I gotta get it.
Okay.
Guys, it's a Metroidvania, and it stars a tiny witch with a really big hat. I'm not sure if I can properly emphasize my hype for this, because we need more games with tiny witches with big hats.
You're so excited.
What's the name? I don't remember. Hold up, let me check.
Oh my god.
Crap, they're fighting somebody.
I'll check. Mystic Bell.
Mystic Bell, there you are. I need to game that game.
I'll link to the Steam page. Oh, I'll play.
The other one then that was mentioned, somebody mentioned before, is the Minecraft-like MMO thing. I actually consider it a lot like Starbound, only not abandoned immediately. Voxelnauts. Somebody asked about that one, and that one I'm actually pretty excited for. I wouldn't be excited for it much normally, but yeah.
This little fairy, listen!
And it's got Jansu's head.
And little nub arms.
Like, normally I wouldn't be as excited for something like that, but Jansu is working on it, and for anybody who doesn't know who Jansu is, he is one of the most fantastic artists I've ever seen. And if he's backing this thing and doing the art and everything for it, then it is going to be an experience. Is there any chance whatsoever of me playing Terraria on the stream? Probably not a major chance of it. If only because I was kind of I was pretty big into Terraria ages ago, but I've since just fallen out of interest for me. And I'm pretty sure they added a bunch more content, but I had done everything that could be done in that game. So, like, I was just not interested in doing anything else in it. Okay, let's go up. Gotta stab that armor. These blades have a death effect on them, but $65 in just because he had to one-up KO Kane from Kibatu, who says, testing this payment for reasons. Anyway, wear some parachute pants, Naka, and you'll make every argument earlier invalid. Now to play Valkyrie Profile with kitten parrots on my shoulders. Thank you very much, Kibatu, and have fun. Valkyrie Profile is a pretty alright game. I should probably equip. It's only one more attack going to the Ray, though, when I lose the death... Oh, it's just life drain. It's not a death effect.
Yeah, it's still a life drain, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna change to the Ray, though. I can do one additional point of damage now. Yeah, come here.
I saw the donate button on the bottom of your Tumblr, and I'm trying to figure out how to put a Patreon button on my Tumblr. I don't know if I can.
I'm pretty sure I constructed that button myself. So I'm sure you can do something for Patreon.
Is that just an image?
I think, yeah.
Wow.
Like, it's just an image that links. And it does a little more than that. I know in a couple places I really did have to because, like, I know, $1 in from Kaiser, who says, Naka, sorry for the random peg here, but I need some input. I just opened my Patreon and am in need of some ideas as to what I could set up for rewards. Any ideas you can throw my way?
Is the Patreon public?
Probably not.
I don't know what the Patreon is.
He's probably,
for.
like, thinking about setting it up to make it public.
Depend on what the Patreon is for, I think.
I know one of the ones that I've seen before is like releasing, or for one, releasing the raw files, like a .psd or whatever of the drawing. I've heard of that one. I've heard of backers getting to vote for a character for you to draw.
Oh, it is public.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard of one where, like, people get to vote for what character you want to draw. That'd be good if, like, you did... I think that'd be good if you did more fan art. I think you would do a lot of, like, your own things, though. But, I mean, I don't know. He does do some fan art, like, Digimon especially, I think. But I think that's one. What are some of the other ones I've seen? I can't think of much others I've seen. I know Raocow does a, like, draw with him every month, where he opens up, like, a big image board kind of thing. And, like, everybody draws at the same time or some such.
You could release, like...
I think that's how it works, anyway. I haven't actually done...
or sketches or process shots, like in-process screenshots or something. Time lapses.
Is it normal to fall back to older systems periodically? The other day I plugged in my PS2 again just to play Star Ocean. Not at all.
Well, no. Yes, it is normal. Not at all.
Yeah. It's completely normal. It's not weird at all.
Is it normal? Not at all!
Yeah, it's not normal at all. You're weird. Stop being weird.
Oh.
It's like, no, it's, I think that's perfectly normal, though. I don't think I've ever plugged in my older systems, if only because more often than not it's much easier for me to, like, emulate older systems, but, I mean, heck, half my Let's Playing is me just taking trips down memory lane. And going like, hey, I remember this PS1 game. That game was alright. Have I by any chance ever played Unturned on Livestream? I don't think I've played it at all off Livestream. Would I do a playthrough of Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows when the DLC comes out? Plague Knight looks awesome to play as, from what I've seen of him as a playable character. I do want to show off the Shovel Knight stuff, the new Shovel Knight stuff. I don't know if I would do an entire playthrough, but I would at least show it off. I've actually been waiting for that, because there's a couple things I didn't show off in the original Shovel Knight that I was kind of waiting for. Just so I could, like, knock them all out at once. If I consider doing Persona 1 or 2 LPs, possibly with Barry, if I can avoid it, I'm not doing another Persona Let's Play. It's been mentioned, I've been mentioned this many times before, but I'm not a huge fan of that style of game. I can acknowledge them as being, like, really great games, but just personally, those kind of games aren't my cup of tea. And of my own free will, I'm probably not going to be playing them. Okay, everybody ready? Everybody good to go? Yes, we are. All right. Okay, let's go for another one. This one. Let's start at Majin. Majin does not affect area level. Mondai nai. Sounders. Level 20 fire. Let's go to not a fire. Dark, I think we've seen. Can we get another 20?
Try to go
That's
to
not
water.
fire. Yeah, we could probably use some water. 15, though. Light. It's level 11. Level 20 wood. I don't think we've seen many wood.
Wait, is red the this affects it, or is green the this affects it?
I think they both do. One just affects it more strongly than the other.
Okay, which one?
I have no idea.
I feel like it's green. Green stands out more.
Okay, let's not go Majin. Let's go Bomber. "19 water. Let's do this.
Heck yeah.
This will probably be the last dungeon of the evening. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. How many of the Phoenix Wright games have I played? And if I haven't played one of the games, would I do a Let's Play or something like that for the game? If I haven't played one of the games, well, if I haven't played the game, I'm certainly not going to do a Let's Play of it. But, I played the entire original Phoenix Wright series. Like, before it started going into the spin-offy ones. With, like, Apollo Justice and then Edgeworth. And then recently went back to Phoenix Wright. But I played the original series. And I give the series props in a lot of places, but honestly, the gameplay was just frustrating. And, like, by the end of it, I ended up just giving up. And, like, I just sat there with a guide, and just did exactly what the guide said every step of the way. Nobody's getting wrecked!
I think... Will I edit? I get... It says I get...
Nobody, where are you going? Nobody, where in the world are you going? He's just off killing everything all on his own. I mean, if you want to lead us around... I guess he wants to lead us around, okay. No, come back. I looked away and then it was dead. Whee! Oh man, I leveled up. What level am I? Level 21, yeah! Unless people just spam items, I have no idea how people don't just become deathly rich in dot hack. Like, what do you even buy? What are you spending that money on? Bloomew, that is an exceptionally gracious offer, and I'm honored you'd offer that. I think I'll be alright, though, believe me, I've got enough ideas for characters. If anything, I need less characters.
Truth.
I kind of wish I ran, like, an art blog or something. Because, like, I've seen so many people with so many, like, of their own characters, and, like, they run an art blog where people, like, ask questions of the characters. And then, like, they just draw a picture that illustrates the answer to that question.
Do you know how
and what...
much you would end up hating that after a week?
Well, that's where I kind of wish I did that. Because that's really good for, like, the artists that actually really enjoy drawing and want to push drawing. I don't do that. I would hate that so fast. But, like, I kind of wish I was a person who could do that, because I've got enough characters that I think that'd be super cool. And, like, they're all effectively same universe. Like, I can only think of, like, 1 or 2 characters I've thought up that I just kind of went, this is a neat character that I didn't add to, like, well, Gaia. Okay, they're going this way, so they're just leaving.
I think this guy... Is that... No, that's not just a...
Guess we're going this way. I did mention I need an enemy design, but I wouldn't worry about that right now. It's far enough off that I haven't even thought about it at all. And, like, admittedly, I don't know what kind of drawings or characters you would have up, but I know there are more specific... I know it's sort of a specific thing I'm looking for. And by that, I mean, like, it's honestly not even a character. I'm looking for a mook. Like a gamer. What would be different if I had 1 million subscribers besides the number? For one, I'd probably have enough money income that I wouldn't have to be stressed about that. I wouldn't tax you guys with giving donations. I could just sit back and enjoy. And honestly, if I had that many subscribers, I wouldn't have to work at Target, and I could put a lot more emphasis on the videos and doing things in the videos, and that'd be super cool. Like, I could live comfortably and do more for you guys. I think I'd just be a happier person altogether, to be honest.
You'd probably never look at the comments section.
Probably. I would feel a little bit bad in that case. Where are these guys going? I'd feel a little bit bad in that case, because, like, I like being able to read all of the comments.
Look at you go!
I'm going.
Room!
Like, I like being able to read all of the comments right now, and I can still do that. And, like, if I had 1 million subscribers, there's no way. Do I still take commissions for drawings? To be honest, not really. I closed down commissions ages ago, and mostly because, though I thought it was neat to do, and I'm not object to doing one from time to time, it ended up being something that, A, I really appreciate that you guys really wanted to find a way to give me money. So, like, everybody was commissioning me. So I was constantly working on something. But on one hand, I think that burnt me out at the time. Because, like, personally, I don't have any personal connection to the characters that I'm drawing. Because they're somebody else's character. And I think that personal connection and, like, that want to put that thing of mine on paper is one of the major reasons I enjoy drawing. So a lot of that isn't there when I draw for other people. I still wouldn't mind doing it every now and then, because, like, I got to see some neat characters and do some neat things while I was doing that. So I don't think I would mind doing it every now and then, but, like, I was spending pretty much all my time doing that, and it takes me so long to draw anything. Like, honestly, I am an exceptionally slow artist. Like, it takes me so long to do anything that I think, given how much I was charging, I was making something like $1 an hour. And, like, that's just silly to be working for $1 an hour. Okay, where am I going? Like, I think to actually charge something that would be worth the hours I put into the drawing, I'd be charging something like... Hold up, I gotta math. Probably like $200 a commission, or something.
Yeesh.
And, like, that's silly. That's completely unrealistic, especially when, like, I do not make professional-grade art. Like, my art is not worth $200. So, like, money-wise, it wasn't worth it, and my heart really wasn't in it. It was kind of neat to do, though, so I wouldn't mind doing it, like, every now and then, just to, like, see neat characters and neat things and stuff like that. And no Kaiser, I do not use a tablet at all. I think one of the biggest issues I have is I draw in a very mechanical way. I think Barry put it as, like, I don't draw, I construct characters.
Kinda, yeah.
Or something like that. And honestly, that's my largest time constraint, because it's the kind of thing that I can't speed up. Like, getting better at it won't speed that up. It's just part of the process. Like, I could speed it up if I did, like, more traditional drawing. But I don't. Because I'm not an art person. What I do is... I did this for... Anymore, if I can get away with it, there's a couple of shortcuts I can take to make drawings much quicker, but it does lead to a lot of repetition. But what I do is... Let's go straight down. Nope, that's not straight down. Let's go straight down. But what I do is, in Photoshop, I'll take a reasonably large brush at a very low transparency, and just do a very quick outline. This is probably one of the few things that I would do, like, with a tablet or something. But I do a very rough outline. Then I take a finer brush at a lower transparent, like less transparent, and go over it again, getting a little more detail in it. And I'll usually do that like 2 or 3 times, kind of narrowing it down, before I eventually take that drawing and put it into Illustrator. Where I then go from Illustrator and I painstakingly go over all of that and construct the actual lines in, like, perfect vector smooth pen type line things. And that's part of what takes frickin' forever, is doing that. But then I have the absolute most pristine, mechanically precise lines. Like, I would be a good technical illustrator, not a good artist. And then I take those lines and I bring them back into Photoshop, where I put down some flats, and then I shade on top of the flats. The flats generally go down pretty quickly. The shading takes me a really long time, though. Like, the 2 biggest time constraints on the whole thing is the shading and the doing the lines in Illustrator. Do I ever plan to tackle Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? At some point I'd like to. I have no idea when. Am I left or right-handed? I am right-handed.
I'm a lefty. I was definitely asked that question. What are you talking about? I'm not just butting in.
Well, I think it's neat to put out there, though, because that's not as common a thing.
I can also lick my right elbow. That's also not very common.
What job would I prefer over manual labor at Target? A desk job. Something that doesn't involve me throwing boxes.
You know what? I'm just gonna make my own button in Photoshop. Because I can't figure out how to do it.
What's the most frustrating game that I've ever played? I'm gonna be perfectly honest, Star Tropics is giving any other game a run for its money at the moment. What if everyone donated me $1? Like everyone watching or all my subscribers? If all my subscribers each donated $1, I'd have like 30,000 something dollars. And I'd probably go buy a house. Oh, where are we going? We're going... We came that way. Let's go right. This way!
This why?
Even more so than Gungrave Overdose. Gungrave Overdose was up there. Honestly, though, like, what's frustrating is... What was frustrating about Gungrave was that I was playing and, like, commentating and trying to do that there and hitting all these, like, really frustrating barriers. Whereas with Star Tropics, I play ahead. So, like, you see me playing in the videos way more proficiently than I would play the very first time I play through. The very first time I play through, I die a lot. I get really angry. Just, like, trying to figure out what the game even wants from me in some rooms.
I can confirm. I can confirm the anger.
So, like, you guys are getting a reasonably pleasant series, but, like, it is coming at a high cost. If we ever do Star Tropics 2, Ogre has volunteered to play that one. And I'm going to look forward to sitting back and not playing Star Tropics 2. Carrot, the first Gungrave is actually really good, but I think that's the one that actually got, like, stripped off YouTube. Gungrave Overdose is the one that I'd stay away from.
Making a button to put on my tumbler.
Making buttons. Crimzion. An important thing to note about that is some people get angry for show. They will actually push their anger, they will over-exaggerate their anger, and they do it with the knowing that some people enjoy watching people be angry and get angry. There are people out there, and, I mean, that's the thing. That's what I Want to Be the Guy came from, actually, was watching people do that. Legitimate anger, like, legitimate hatred. Just anger. Unpleasant anger is not fun to watch.
Mostly it's awkward.
Like, have you ever just been in a room with someone who's really angry?
It's awkward. And uncomfortable.
Have any games in mind for a three-headed LP? Me, Barry, and Ogre. I would like to do something at some point, but I have no idea what we would do. There's not a lot of games that are more than two-player. I think there are maybe a couple games that... I mean, there's a couple games out there, but... I think even then there's also different kinds of legitimate anger, because, like, I could imagine watching someone who's... I could imagine someone finding watching someone be really angry enjoyable if that person was, like... really like bigoted or pig-headed or something, and he was stuck dealing or ranting about something that he just hated so much, and like kind of laughing at how dumb and stupid the guy is. Like, I could see someone finding that sort of enjoyable, but believe me getting angry at playing a video game is not that kind of funny. Can I do an impression of Stewie or Quagmire from Family Guy? Probably not. I haven't even heard their voices recently enough to feel like I could even do an intelligent attempt. I'm not very good at impressions anyway. Have we ever thought of doing any of the Lego games? I'm not so much Let's Playing it, but I did want to play Lego City Undercover. That one looked kind of neat. I think I like that one because, like, it was kind of a legit Lego game, but it didn't rely on an existing franchise. So I wasn't, like, booting it up knowing that, like, I'm probably only playing this because I like that new Batman movie that came out, or whatever. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I don't believe we own.
No. Although I would love to, because it's adorable.
I did play a little bit of Crystal Chronicles, though.
That'd be kind of hard to Let's Play, because some of the events are random, and, like, sure, you can blitz through it, and by the end of year, like, I think it's like 7 or 8 is the earliest year that you can beat the game. Like, you can rush in and beat the game as early as possible, but there's so many things that open up if you wait a couple of years to beat the game. Like, there's so many weird, like, mysterious events, and these, like, creatures that are asleep, and eventually they wake up, and, this world is weird.
I think a lot of that would depend on the randomness of it, because there's a fair amount of, like, off-screening that I can do, and we could show the important things and not show the not important things. But it does depend on how that content would show up as to whether or not even that would be feasible.
Yeah,
it's something that I'd want to look into before doing anything.
Off-screening things would be kind of difficult because, like, sure, we could go into a dungeon and grind, but anytime we're on the overworld map in a caravan traveling around, we would want to be recording. Just in case something popped up that was important. So that'd be kind of difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it'd take an amount of research. Who knows, though?
I've played a lot of that game.
Hmm.
Back when I babysat, I used to play that game all the time because the lady I worked for had it.
Hmm.
And then my high school friends would just get together and we'd play that game. Like, I played a lot of that game and I almost beat it. I'm pretty sure the lady that I worked for when I babysat had the strategy guide too. So, there's that.
Did I hear that the Zelda Wii U game got delayed until next year? I'm not surprised, because they really didn't show much game at all. I certainly wouldn't have expected it to be done in that amount of time. In fact, I would have been more surprised if they'd announced it was coming out later this year. Or I should say, I'd be more surprised if it didn't get delayed. Good evening, Mr. with Fire. Somebody asked if I read One Piece. Yes! One Piece is one of 3 manga that I currently keep up on, though granted, at this point, I'm mostly keeping up with Bleach just because I'm invested enough that I need to see it end. I really don't care that much about it anymore. Okay, this is the final... This is the final floor. So many mages! Don't I think if there was going to be another Paper Mario game, it would be like the old Paper Mario games, Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door. Honestly, that's not Nintendo's MO. It's just not the kind of thing they do. Nintendo kind of has the opinion that if you've made a game once, you've made the game once. There's no reason to make that game again. So they constantly try to do something new. I feel like they would probably go back to... Given the reaction Sticker Star had, I feel like they would maybe try to go back at least a little bit more to the older style, but I'm sure they would do something new that would set it definitively apart from even the older ones. Have I considered doing the Mario and Luigi games on the channel? We've thought about it, but we don't actually know yet. There's a lot to think about. Like, we've thought about it, but nothing's decided. Nothing's ever decided, because I never know when I'm going to Let's Play anything. But the idea has come up. It's a lot of emoticons. Y'all can stop that anytime, please.
Oh my god. No. No. No.
It doesn't matter where we go. If I was a god, what would I be a god of? I was thinking about this one for a while now, which is why I didn't answer right away. And that one's rough to say. I think if I would be the god of will. Stabbing a guy! Gonna stab him in his big old metal tummy.
I'm trying to figure out how to put the button in the place.
I think I just put the HTML code for it in.
Yeah, where?
I don't remember.
God.
Like, it involved an amount of me looking at the actual code and what goes where and what does what.
Where did you upload the image?
I may just... If I didn't upload it to, Benway, then I probably just used an image that, they gave me. Like, just used the donate button that's on...
See, the problem is that's just like a class that Patreon has to create those buttons. It's not like a thing.
Yeah, because PayPal gives you can create buttons through PayPal.
I don't think there's a way to do that.
Yeah, and that will actually set you up the image and all of that, and just give you a block of code that you can then paste somewhere.
Yeah, itch.io can. I don't think Patreon can do that, as far as I know.
I got a nice hunter cap. Okay, I guess that means we're done. Let's get the crap out of here. In my opinion, what is the worst Zelda game? Mine is probably Zelda 2. Zelda 2 was an interesting one. They were trying something completely different, and in that, I don't know if I would call it bad, or like a worst game, but it's definitely the most different Zelda game. As far as the worst Zelda game goes... I don't know, I have a hard time thinking of a Zelda game that I just didn't like. I know I've not been super enthusiastic about playing, Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, but that doesn't necessarily make them bad, but I haven't really wanted to play them. I guess if I had to, I'd probably go with those two, but I don't know, that's a really poorly judged thing if I were to actually claim that. Okay, it's maybe a little bit early. Let me go clear out my inventory so we got another couple seconds. It's maybe a little bit early, though. I don't think we'll be going into any more dungeons. Dark, thunder, wood, fire, water, earth. I guess I need to buy things, but not really sell things. Head, that is worse than anything I have. It does give rep, though. Gonna go buy some items. Oh yeah, that's right, Phantom Hourglass was touchscreen only. Fudge that noise. I want to play it even less. I still have 99 health drinks. I have so much everything. I like nice round numbers. Want 20 of everything.
Wow.
Hey, look at how nice these numbers are, except for those 700... The 700 bloods and the 10 night bloods, which I just need to use them, and then I have 1 healing potion. 150 HP. 150 is still pretty alright. Magic scrolls are alright, treasure, equipment. I can't use a sword. It is not a usable item. Have I ever had a problem where, while recording, I've been enjoying a game so much that I forgot to stop playing? Yes! I'm trying to recall when. I know, especially early on in Guardians Crusade, I was super excited to do that one. I just kind of wanted to keep playing. Like, when I was done recording, I'd play ahead, and I just keep playing ahead. Like, for the next... Like, the rest of the evening, I'm just gonna keep playing ahead. And I'd say, like, I'm just playing ahead, but, like, I kind of just wanted to play it. I'm trying to think of a game where that would where that happened, though. I don't know. I do know there's a couple co-ops where, like, I know Ogre has to prod me to actually stop the recording. Or I would, like, I just forget about the timer and I would keep playing.
Apparently Carrot made something kind of awesome in the club world in Trove.
Oh, man.
Maybe I'll get on after the stream and look. But I won't be on for very long.
Alright, though, I think that will probably about do it for the evening, if there's no more immediate pending concerns from the gallery. Would I ever play Super Mario 3D Land? I have it. I haven't played it, though. Are there any games that I wanted to do but didn't feel I could do it justice? Yes. Actually. I think I've since actually done them, or gotten around to doing them. But there were a number of games that, like, I wanted to do, but I've said many times, especially when people, like, ask me, like, what's a good idea for a first Let's Play? The first thing I will tell you is don't do the game you really want to do as your first Let's Play. Like, don't do your favorite game ever as your first Let's Play. Because your first Let's Play is going to be crap. Your first couple of Let's Plays are going to be crap. Save that game that you really want to do for when you got a couple Let's Plays under your belt and you can actually do the game justice. Honestly, anything I made in the first, like, couple of years of making Let's Plays I look back on and think are crap. But then again, I think a video I uploaded yesterday is also crap, so what are you gonna do? Why do y'all watch me? I just make crap.
Oh, come on.
It's all horrible. Why do you guys watch this?
If you can't hear, I'm slapping his knee. Ah!
Will I give Avabel Online a try? It's a mobile MMO and really fun. I don't have enough time for the MMO like the one MMO I'm currently involved in, so sadly, probably not. Let's see here. Please bring Naka Chocobo back. If I ever remember to set up this stream when I have time to actually set that up, I will. But it's not quick.
Maybe we should play Trove sometime, because that's a lot quicker to set up. Because you don't have to open 40 programs.
And, like, wire things together and swap disk a swap disk.
At least the PS2 wasn't pterodactyl anymore.
Yeah. Alright, though, everybody. That'll do it for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up. Thanks to everybody in the chat who's been chatting all this time, talking to me. Super cool. Thank you very much to Air and Nobody for playing alongside in Frägment proper. Really, honestly, if I didn't have people actually joining in to play alongside me, this wouldn't be much of a stream. So thank you very much to them. A special big thank you to everybody who donated. We got some really nice donations this week. Thank you very much. And really just thank you to everybody for showing up and showing some support and bringing me to where I am. Without you, I honestly don't know what I'd be doing, but I'd be a lot less happy than I am right now. So thank you very much. You know, while I'm thinking about it, they linked one person. Nope, I got nobody. Sadly, I don't have anybody around for anybody to raid.
There's somebody playing Life is Strange. That game is so good!
The main people I check if I'm gonna raid somebody is mostly Jorf.
At some point, I think next week, Geek Remix, I don't know what their Twitch is. I would assume it's like just Geek Remix. But they're doing the unpopular opinions in Life is Strange. Just like going through and doing all of the unpopular choices. And like, I want to watch that. Because I want to know what happens if you do all of the unpopular choices. I want to see worst end. Even though the game isn't out in its completion yet.
Yeah, I think there's really only like 2, maybe 3 people that I would actually raid if I knew they were streaming. I'd probably raid Lenny, Kevin, and Jorf. I think Jorf's the only one I actively follow on Twitch, though, so he's the only one I can, like, check at quick glance if is streaming. Oh, well. Good night, everybody. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, so...
That's so sad.
Get some rest. Well, I mean, I guess you can stay here, but it's going to be very boring.
Whoever was around talking about Trove, they should stick around for a bit so that I can scream my reaction to Trove into the chat.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.